I call to order the informal meeting of the Plenary on Human Security. As indicated in my letter dated 8th February 2024, this informal meeting is convened at the requests of the Permanent Representative of Costa Rica, Japan, and Senegal to the United Nations in their capacity as co-chairs of the Group of Friends of Human Security. This meeting follows the publication of the Secretary General's fourth report on human security issued as document A/78/665. I warmly welcome all of you to this meeting. And now there will be a statement from the President of the General Assembly. Mr. Secretary General, Your Excellency Laura Chinchilla, former President of Costa Rica and co-chair of the high-level advisory panel of eminent experts on human security, Your Excellency Dr. Mohamed Ibn Chambas, African Union High Representative for Silencing the Guns, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to convene this informal plenary meeting of the General Assembly following the publication of the Secretary General's fourth report on human security. This is the first report on the topic in the last 10 years, and I congratulate and thank the Secretary General for this timely document. Since the General Assembly last convoked on human security, also a decade ago, the global landscape has undergone dramatic change. We have seen progress with the universal adoption of landmark documents, including the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development and the Paris Agreement on Climate Change, truly historic achievements that have showcased multilateralism at its best. We have also endured the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as geopolitical crises, all of which have inflicted an extraordinary toll on the livelihoods and well-being of people across the globe. Over the past decade, since the General Assembly's consideration of the previous report, and in the course of these global events, it is without a doubt that both the concept and the relevance of human security has evolved. With this in mind, and recognizing the diverse views among member states on the matter, today's meeting is an important opportunity to reflect on these past events and to openly discuss the way forward. The objective ultimately is to translate human security from a concept into concrete actions that bring about impactful change in people's lives. Excellencies, in Resolution 66/290, the General Assembly states, and I quote, "Human security is an approach to assist member states in identifying and addressing widespread and cross-cutting challenges to the survival, livelihood, and dignity of their people. Amid today's geopolitical turmoil, humanitarian catastrophes, and backsliding on the Sustainable Development Goals, we cannot ignore that we, as the international community and the United Nations, are being tested once again. The world is rife with instability, suffering, and indeed disregard and/or contempt for human dignity. A people-centered approach to resolving our differences offers a powerful tool to support integrative, prevention-oriented responses. Excellencies, reactivating discussions on the concept of human security is important, with a view to addressing the root causes of instability and moving towards a world where all people can live securely. We are fast approaching two milestone events on the horizon: Summit of the Future in September, and the 80th anniversary of the founding of the United Nations next year. I understand that discussions are underway on the concept of human security in the preparations for the summit. It will be up to member states to determine how best to position this concept within the relevant processes and outcomes. With that, I encourage member states to engage actively and constructively with the high-level panelists present with us here today, and I look forward to hearing your creative ideas and proposals on the way forward. I thank you.